We also have layer 4, which is the transport layer, where end-to-end connectivity is handled. Now, here at the transport layer, we're going to see any transportation issues between hosts being mitigated. This layer allows a reliable data transport to occur from system to system. You want to think of the transport layer as more or less the last component which is used to actually provide reliable communications, because it ensures transport reliability. It also ensures that we have a virtual circuit that is maintained and terminated properly, and our fault detection and recovery information flow control processes are reliable. All these networking capabilities are being taken care of at layer 4, which is the session layer. This is typically done with sliding windows and ports. The session layer controls inter-host communication and establishes, manages, and terminates sessions between applications. The primary job of the session layer then is to make sure that we have a session properly established so that data can be sent properly from one system to another. Now, if this is a large data transfer, normally an initial session is set up, and that session is maintained and managed throughout the entire course of that conversation. Once that conversation is completed, the upper layer data is going to terminate the connection. The session layer will terminate the session, and the connection will reset. The session layer then is very, very important for many different applications. This is because most applications that run over our primary protocols are going to have some element of layer 5 built within them. They will also have an element of layer 6, the presentation layer, which is actually designed to represent data itself to the application. Now, the application resides above layer 7, which is called the application layer. But in fact, it is the presentation layer that will make any changes to the data itself, such as providing data formatting or data structuring, performing data conversion, or performing data encryption. Data that is coming in from the network is actually entering the physical layer and is coming up through the data link layer, then passing through the network layer, the transport layer, and the session layer. If the data must be changed at all, it's the presentation layer's job to actually present these changes to the application itself, and that's why it's named the presentation layer.